Every day. This is episode 47, 3 away from episode 50. We're still planning on 50, but that's going to be a great episode for us. That's a big milestone, boys. But I think we're just going to hop into the Gameday Everyday headlines. The first headline, the NL wildcard miracle that happened the other nights with the
Incredible
Washington
game.
Nats and the Brewers. I thought the Brewers were going to win this game.
And I chose the Nationals, and
Yes, that's usually what happens. When I choose a team that is better than the other one, they just choke. They don't show up. But hey, that was a great game. What happened, Gus?
well, Washington, Mad Max was at the mound. If you don't know who Mad Max is, it's one of my favorite pitchers of all time. Max Scherzer, incredible. He's a machine on the mound. Didn't really look like it in the first inning, and of course later innings on.
Yeah.
Allowed 30 runs, and then they took him out, put in the legend Steven Strasburg. Of course, he's a Washington icon. He got it done on the mound, but Washington wasn't really putting it up on the scoreboard.
No, yeah.
They had a one-shot homer with Trey Turner.
Yeah.
And then finally, it reached the 8th inning. And this is where the
bottom
whole
of the 8th, yeah.
The whole game changed. You had, Trey Turner get on base. You had Rendon get on base, one of the guys who I was talking about, who's one of the best third basemen in the game.
Yeah.
He took a walk.
Especially best hitting, yeah.
So he took a walk to get on base. I forgot who the last guy was, but bases were loaded.
It was a guy with a beard. I know that. I just don't know his name.
Yeah. So the score's 3-1. They're down by 2. Juan Soto, one of the youngest players in the league, one of the youngest stars in the league, or upcoming stars.
Yeah,
in the
he's
league.
definitely upcoming. Yeah.
He's been incredible all season. He's had a great season for Washington. I mean, I don't know really what to say about him.
And this is a big moment for him. I mean, he had the base hit that gave him the lead.
This is one of the biggest moments in Nats history because I don't think they've ever had a playoff series win, and that's including the wild card. So
including Bryce Harper too.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever really advanced because they've always made divisional series, but they never made it past to the conference series.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty big moment in their history. And Juan Soto came up to bat, got a hit, 2 runs come in, tie the game. However, Trevor Grisham in right field misplaced the ball in his glove when he was trying to scoop it.
Actually, it went under his glove. He just misread it. He was too far ahead.
He was already thinking about the next move he was going to make. Obviously, it didn't work out for him. So they already had the 2 runs come in. Finally, the man from first came around, scored. Nationals are up 4-3. Finally, in the 9th inning, there was some drama. It looked like Milwaukee could possibly come back, But no,
got the last out, and
Nationals got the win.
Yeah, man. I'm actually proud for the Nationals, man. This is a great story.
I'm happy for Juan Soto. Seeing him celebrate with his brother and then his father tackle him from behind and just pure.
That shows the true emotion of baseball, man. And how great it is.
MLB postseason's back.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to really say. It's a great moment, and it's a great way to start off the season. Also, we had the A's game and Tampa Bay game. Not that good of a game, on the other hand.
Well, for the A's. Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, also from the Rays standpoint, I was watching it at work last night from the bank TV. It was like every time I looked up, they were either on base or they hit a home run. And they hit the lights out of the ball yesterday. I don't know what happened to the A's pitching.
Yandy Diaz, I think his name is. He had 2 home runs last night, and that's coming back for his first game back in like 97 games or something like that.
And that's a great way to come back.
He was injured, I'm pretty sure. So it was a really impressive performance, especially for a leadoff spot. So. So congrats to Tampa Bay on making it to the next round.
And should I add a point to the board for being right on that prediction?
No, I'll give you that one, 18-9.
Yes, sir. Okay, we'll take that, baby.
18-9.
The next headline, NBA team rankings. NBA season's just around the corner. I'm very excited. But
already had media days and all that. So
yeah, I know. It's really exciting.
It's getting me in the mood.
I can't wait to see Luka and Kristaps go to the playoffs. It's going to be great.
I think we're having the India game tonight, right?
Yes.
Or was it this morning?
I know Golden State's supposed to be playing
a preseason
game.
I think Kings Pacers are playing in India, which is a very random.
But anyway, it was Sports Illustrated that came out with the top 32 NBA teams. I just went ahead and took the top 10. This is my top 10. First, LA Clippers, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. I think that's going to be great. Defensive, it's going to be hard to score on them.
You don't even have to point out Paul George and Kawhi Leonard on this team. You also have Lou Williams. You also have Montrezl Harrell. You also have Landry Shamet. Those are 3 big guys who can still get it done without them.
And
you saw it last year with them. So, I mean.
Yeah, they went to the playoffs. And also.
Pat Bev is back, too.
Yeah, we also forgot about Doc Rivers, a great coach champion. So, I mean, that's definitely good for Paul George and Kawhi. Number 2, Milwaukee Bucks, your Bucks. I think this is their year, all right. I know we've been saying that for like 3 years. But
Added another shooter and another big body in the
Yeah.
post with Wesley Matthews now on the wing. And then, of course, now we have both Lopez twins with Robin Lopez being more of a interior defender. Not really known for his shooting, but obviously his brother Brook Lopez is.
Splash Mountain, baby.
Exactly. So, Robin Lopez, he's definitely going to be a big addition on this
for
team.
sure. Number 3, I have the Lakers. They had the 76ers. I just don't believe in the Sixers right now. I need to see what Ben Simmons has done to his game to improve. But yeah, I have the Lakers. I mean, Anthony Davis and LeBron. That's gonna be unguardable. That's gonna be so
That's
many
scary.
lobs. Yeah,
That's
it's scary.
Especially
I would
when,
definitely be scared.
Especially when you have a supporting cast of, granted, old people, but like,
Yeah, but they're veterans. They
I
know
mean,
how to win.
yeah. Hopefully they don't degrade in talent, though.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Number 4, I went ahead and put the 76ers because, I mean, they deserve to be in the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, they had Houston Rockets. I put Golden State Warriors. That's a big statement since they lost Kevin Durant. But Golden State, man, everyone's underrating them.
Wait, Golden State's not in the top 5?
No, they're not. I know, right? I know. So they had Houston.
Sure, they lost Kevin Durant, one of the
Yeah.
best players in the league, but...
If you go back, you still have Steph Curry.
And you also added D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, that man's gonna be great. He's gonna fit in the system great. And you also have Draymond Green.
But then
Defensive
again,
Player of
you
the
also
Year.
got to think Clay's injured for most of the year.
No, yeah, for sure. But I mean,
So,
I think
I guess that kind of makes sense.
I think D'Lo, he'll come and replace. Not saying replace him, but I think he'll fill in his shoes.
Well, once Clay comes back, I think Clay will probably play more of a 3-guard spot,
Yeah,
or
for sure.
or more of a forward spot.
Yeah.
I see. So
But at number 6, I went ahead and put Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets is definitely the team on the rise in the West.
Jamal Murray.
Gary Harris, Jokic, he's becoming an MVP caliber player.
Jamal
every year.
Murray.
I love Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray.
Kentucky, baby.
Canadian.
Okay. Number 7, I went ahead and put Houston, just because Houston has the talent, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. But, I just don't see him going past second round because they don't have winners on their teams.
That team is interesting in the fact I think they could possibly win it all if Clint Capella plays like Clint Capella.
Yes.
Like the Clint Capella that earned his
That
contract.
plays defense, yes.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
And then
it's...
secondly, Eric Gordon has more of a role on the team.
Yeah. But, I mean, I think it also comes down to your big two superstars, Russell Westbrook and James Harden, who is going to take the shots
I think the only reason we're underestimating him right now is because we've never seen this James Harden play with this Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Think about it. Russell Westbrook and James Harden were just filters for Kevin Durant to play through.
Yeah.
So
But I mean, yeah, but this
now that
is,
Russell
this is
Westbrook,
James Harden's like
once
peak.
KD left and James Harden left, Russell Westbrook became his alpha. Once James Harden was traded to Houston, James Harden became an alpha.
Yeah.
And then KD's always been the alpha dog. So
Right.
I mean,
this can be a great story in the NBA. I really want to see how two alphas can work together. But I'm just gonna say now, I want James Harden to close out games. I want Westbrook going out and closing games, unless he's having a good night.
and I mean, D'Antoni's got his defensive guard now, because that's one thing D'Antoni's always missed was a defensive star. And
Yeah.
obviously
Yes, Westbrook. Yeah.
Westbrook's a great
Yeah.
defensive player. So
Number 8, I went ahead and put Utah. Utah is that team that has potential, but just I don't know, they really don't produce.
here's the deal with Utah. They're a good team on paper. It's like, okay, that's a solid all-around team.
Yeah, they have shooters. Joey
Now
Ingles.
the question is, will they play like a solid all-around team?
Yeah.
Of course, I think Snyder is an incredible coach for
Mm-hmm.
Utah. He's been great. I think, did he win Coach of the Year once?
I think he won it when like two years ago when they had Hayward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's been a great coach for them. So I could definitely see him, making this team work in his
Right.
own way.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess kind of be on the lookout for them.
Yeah. Number 9, I put Portland. Portland is actually another team on the rise. Damian Lillard just got his contract. C.J. McCollum's still great. Zach Collins is a great prospect for them. He showed in the playoffs against the Warriors, not the Warriors, the Nuggets.
And
he was
and-
X factor.
Yeah, and you also got the big defensive addition of Hassan Whiteside, and depending if Hassan Whiteside wants to play defense this
Yeah.
year. Because last year, Hassan Whiteside was non-existent.
Garbage,
He was,
as you would say.
he was trash.
And
Yeah.
also they have Nurkic, and Nurkic can stay healthy.
And yeah,
Maybe this
Nurkic will
team
be
will
back
have
healthy.
success.
So you got a lot of big men on your
Yeah.
team now.
So that's great for Portland.
But they did have the loss of Enes Kanter, which kind of
yeah.
hurts.
Number 10, I went ahead and put the Celtics. Celtics, they still have talent in their team. They added Kemba Walker. But, I mean, as me and Gus were talking earlier, like half the USA team was on there, so that kind of scares us. to see how they did the national stage.
Celtics are overrated, I'm pretty sure. Because,
Okay, if you could take another team to put over them.
don't
what
get
was
me
that?
wrong, but this is... Kimba just technically went back to Charlotte. Let's be real.
Yeah,
I mean, Kimba's
you
going
do
to be
have a
carrying...
point.
Kimba's going to be carrying the team once again. And sure, he didn't really have the stars on Charlotte like he does with the Celtics because, now he's...
Yeah, but I mean, he
got-
has been a roster
He's
to
got,
Charlotte.
the future of the NBA, Jason Tatum,
Mm-hmm.
who really hasn't proved to me to be a star athlete at this point.
Especially last year. Last year, it was
Last
kind of
year-
a disappointing season.
Last year disappointed me the most. I thought he would maybe, show up a bit more, start
Yeah.
being more productive on the offensive end.
Just be more aggressive, yeah.
And I didn't really see that from him. And then Jaylen Brown, Mr. I want $170 million, which you're not going to get. Let's
No,
be real.
and if you do, it's
It's not going to
why?
be back from the
Yeah.
Celtics. Let's be real. So,
it'll be some
Um,
other team that's dumb.
yeah, I don't know. And, I mean, of course, he didn't have any help on Charlotte except for, I wouldn't even say Malik Monk has been helped.
I mean, no, but they really didn't put Malik in anyway. They really just kept him on the bench. But I mean, that Charlotte team has talent.
Essentially, what
It'll
you
just
did here
take a
was
while.
you took away 2 guards from the Celtics. So you got rid of Terry Rozier
And Kyrie,
and Kyrie Irving, and then you just added one other guy
yeah,
who probably has the same potential as Kyrie Irving.
yeah,
So
great scorer.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think Celtics are
Yeah.
gonna be that good this year.
But no, guys, those are our top 10 teams. Leave it down in the comments below. Who do you think's winning the chip this year? And give us your top 10 if you want, or just your top 5. So just let us know in the comments. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the NFL.
Week 5.
Week
coming
5,
up.
boys.
It's,
Actually, a big week.
It's
Kind of some big games.
So this is the week where we look at it and we're like, okay, this is where this kind of starts to separate playoff teams
Yeah.
from non-playoff
Yeah,
teams.
I think each team in the NFL has had their one game of the first competition game, or the good teams or the great teams. They had their competition games.
Or at least, yeah.
Yeah.
So they actually had their first test.
Mm-hmm.
Now Seahawks are playing the Rams tonight.
Yeah.
I'm excited. What do you think is going to be the game changer, especially for the Rams who are coming off that loss from Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to be the big game changer in this game to get their team to win?
I think, well, they really haven't used Gurley a lot, so I think if
And
Gurley gets going,
Gurley was not happy about that too. I was watching
yeah.
the press conference and he
Mhm.
wasn't happy about his usage on the team.
no, right. But I think if they use Gurley a little bit more and he's more aggressive,
They
I
paid
think
him.
that could change the
They
game.
paid him this offseason, right?
Yeah, he got big money.
I forgot that was this offseason. Yeah,
Yeah,
he got paid.
he got big money.
He got paid.
Um,
So you might want to use him.
Yeah, and
They're paying
I mean
him.
also maybe if Jared Goff takes care of the ball and doesn't add another turnover to already his 10 turnovers with 6 picks and 4 fumbles, that's dog. You're disappointing us, man.
Well, maybe if Vance Joseph doesn't make him throw 68 times,
Yeah.
he won't throw 3
Yes,
picks.
yes,
Let's
you
be
have
real.
a great point. But no, I think
If I threw 70 times in a game, do you know how tired my arm would be?
yeah.
Do you know how many liable chances I would to throw a pick? It's
No, yeah. So yeah, I think
Why?
I think we're on agreement that I think if they get the run game involved,
exactly.
yeah, the
How
run
about
game,
Todd
yeah,
Gurley?
yeah, run
Now-
game and screen game.
On the other hand, with the Seahawks, I want to see their defense get really hot. I mean, they played really well, and we saw the emergence of Poona Ford on this defense.
Yeah,
Former UT defensive tackle who I've been hyped about since he went undrafted.
yeah,
Because I'm like, oh, that's a really good pickup. He played
Mhm.
well for UT. And this is not me showing my bias. He's just played well this year.
no, yeah,
I thought they would struggle this year, especially with trading away Frank Clark.
no, yeah, for sure. That's
But-
a big piece.
But with the addition of Jadeveon Clowney, he's been incredible. I mean,
No, yeah.
I think he's already had 2 defensive touchdowns so far,
Mhm.
which is insane. So
But I mean, Seattle always has that defense because I mean they have a great defensive coordinator,
Nothing
and they also
like-
have Pete Carroll.
nothing like the Legion of Boom, though. Nothing will be like that.
Nothing will be like that.
That team was amazing.
Those were the good days, man. They almost beat the Patriots. Almost.
Those were really good times. But yeah, I think what it comes down to here is if the Rams want to win, use Todd Gurley. If the Seahawks want to win, play. You need the defense to step up.
You
That's about
got
it.
to get the pass rush to Jared Goff for sure. But
Cover-
no, I think Seahawks are going to pull this one out.
Yeah, I got Seahawks in this
Yeah.
one too. Moving on, Buccaneers Saints. So as we just stated, Buccaneers coming off a really big win against the Los Angeles
The
Rams.
Yeah, Jameis Winston. He had a great game, great
Mhm.
passing game. But I don't think he'll do that because this Saints defense, as we saw with the Cowboys, they pass rushed this really hard, and it made Dak. I mean, even though Dak had a decent game, just it looked like he was hesitant to throw deep. as I would say.
Yeah.
And it was all just a short game.
As I stated last episode, Dak, didn't really want to throw the play action. But we're not going to be talking about Dak right now. Talking about the Saints. So,
Yeah.
Saints defense.
Yeah. Pass
Do you
rush.
think they're going to play a really big effect into this game against the Buccaneers?
Oh yeah.
The Buccaneers team, granted, with Mike Evans, Chris
Mhm.
Godwin's obviously having
Yeah,
a great season.
He had a great game last week. I mean, yeah, I think.
Peyton Barber at running back, too.
hmm But I mean, we also have to look at Tampa Bay's screen offense too. They like to use the screen, and that definitely works against defenses. So
Well, it's hard to predict with Tampa Bay because they could throw the screen or they could throw to their 6'3" wideout.
yeah,
So, I mean,
I don't know. I think this would be a great test for the Saints. See if they can get the Jameis Winston fast enough before he can throw the ball.
yeah. I got Saints winning.
Yeah, me too.
Next one is Colts and Chiefs.
Chiefs. I'm sorry, Colts, man. I love me some Colts, but
Jacoby
Chiefs.
Brissett's looked a little shaky too. And
Yeah, these past 2 weeks.
I mean, it's not like he's had bad stats. It's not like he has a bad TD to interception ratio. It's
Yeah.
just he hasn't done anything to show me that he can beat a bigger team.
Yeah.
But
in-
he's only thrown for like 900 or 800 yards this
Yeah.
year. He's not really a big yardage guy.
But in
But-
each game, like, I mean, it's been relatively close. And I mean, he's closed out games.
Now, given they have a really good coach,
Yeah.
they have a really good defense, especially with a whole bunch of young players. I mean, of course, you got Leonard on the defense.
Yeah.
You got T.Y. Hilton on offense, who, I haven't really seen much from this year, but
No.
I'm assuming he's playing well.
No, yeah, for sure, yeah.
I don't watch much Colts games, so I don't really have a
I
reason
mean,
to.
T.Y. is a definite Pro Bowler, so
But I definitely
No
have Chiefs
doubt.
winning this because
it's the Chiefs are unguardable.
it's Patrick Mahomes.
The greatest quarterback
And-
in the game right now.
Possibly Tyreek Hill could be coming back soon.
Oh, well,
He's already getting back in the training, I'm pretty sure. So
interesting.
same
Yep.
thing for Sam Darnold. So
Hey, Chiefs, good win.
Packers versus Cowboys. This is a big one.
Yeah, I think if we lose this one, boys,
America's game of the week right
yeah,
here.
this is I think this shows if we are tough enough for we have the ability to go to the playoffs. This might shoot us in the heart, dude.
Now, here's the deal with Packers versus Cowboys. This is a series that I've been ripped apart emotionally.
Yeah, we both have.
I've been hurt physically,
Whoa, physically.
just from pure anger.
Oh, okay. I was about
And
to yourself?
no, it's just to the wall.
Oh,
But the wall fights back.
yeah.
Yeah, it's every time Aaron Rodgers, I'm expecting him to always come down, 2-minute drill, Devontae Adams,
Yeah.
touchdown.
But hey,
So essentially what happened last time.
look, man, I think this will be a defensive game. We both have great defenses. For us, I think the linebackers have to keep playing great. Van Der Esch, Jalen Smith, Sean Lee in there.
Mhm.
So I think if we can get a little pressure on Aaron Rodgers, I think we'll be okay. 'Cause, I mean, they really don't have any offensive weapons besides Devontae Adams.
I
That's
don't
it.
know. Victor Scantling or whatever his name
Yeah.
is. He's looked pretty solid.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones looks like he's been more useful in the offense,
Mhm.
especially on the running game.
Mhm.
I got to go Cowboys still. I never usually like to pick for my own teams
Yeah.
because it scares me.
Right.
But
But I mean, also we're getting Michael Gallup back possibly this week.
so you'll have an extra threat to throw
Yeah,
to, and
So that'll be nice for us.
they don't have to double Amari Cooper, or if they
Mhm.
do double Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup's another option.
Yeah.
So
And Michael Gallup can catch a ball too.
Packers plus their defense. I mean, with the addition of what's his name, Adrian Amos.
Haha, Clinton Dix too.
Haha plays on the Bears.
Oh, never mind.
He hasn't
Sorry.
played on the Packers in 3 years.
Oh.
But
Sorry.
or maybe it's been 2.
I think it's been like 1.
No, because he played on the
2.
Redskins last year.
Oh yeah, he did.
So, wait.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, I'm thinking of
yeah,
Landon
yes, it was-
Collins now
yeah,
because
yeah, it
Landon
was the
Collins
Redskins.
moved this offseason. It's been a lot of movement from
Yeah.
safeties, but yeah, Adrian Amos from the
Yeah.
Bears, he was a really good pickup for them, and he's played pretty well.
Yeah.
So
We just can't let the Packers have any takeaways. We have to keep scoring. We have to get points on the board. We can't let Aaron Rodgers have time.
and Blake Martinez, the middle linebacker, he's played pretty solid too. So I still got Cowboys winning this
Yeah.
game. So
Let's go, boys. Let's get a dub.
please win this week.
Yes.
I-
Don't let Gus physically hurt himself.
that'll help him.
God, that sounded so bad.
Yeah, that sounded terrible. Browns Niners is our final game. Niners only undefeated team in the NFC right now.
I like Jimmy G, man. Jimmy G's showing he's worth his contract. Yes.
Yeah. He
I
hasn't
mean,
shown.
he has an undefeated season already.
He hasn't shown me, riches in the NFL.
I mean,
money.
no, but I'm just saying, hey, he's undefeated, and he's closed out games.
Who have they played against though?
I mean, yeah, but it's also the Niners.
Yeah. So
Look at that team.
that
It's
team.
not the best.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
But I mean,
I got Browns winning this game. That's all I gotta say.
yeah, all right.
They after a dominating win over the Ravens last week.
Yeah, they definitely have the momentum. This is a big game for Baker too, to see if he can stay consistent. So, and maybe OBJ will actually have a game this year, a decent game
Maybe.
against this young 49ers defense. Unless they put Sherman on him and it's over.
Sherman is one of the best in the league
Yeah.
still.
Top
and
5.
he proved that by himself by, making claims that I'm not washed up yet. So
Yeah, dude, don't disrespect Richard Sherman like that. Anyway, the next topic, NCAA. A few days ago,
honestly, this should have been a headline.
yeah, this should have been a headline. But a few days ago, what bill is it? I forgot the bill name.
I forgot the bill name, but NCAA athletes are officially going to be paid in California in 2023. Now, what does this mean for NCAA players? Well, of course, this means that NCAA players can start using their rights,
The
make money
NIL
off of
rights,
it.
Yeah,
They can start selling merchandise, all that.
with their names on it, it'd be great. Right?
Yes.
Wait, with their names on it.
So
right?
they can essentially just profit off of their name, which is incredible. We've been talking about this since I think last year too.
Yeah.
Where we've been, I think we had Logan on the show at the time where we were talking about it with her.
Mhm.
And we were like, yeah, well, we think these guys should be paid because the NCAA is exploiting kids for profit.
No, yeah, and college athletes, they don't have time at all for they basically have no money because they don't have time for a job because they're getting up, going to go work out, gym, whatever. They're just focused on their sport.
Yeah, they have no time to make money.
Yeah, and school, and like they still have to go to school up there.
Especially all these bigger guys who come from families who don't make a lot of money too. It'd be nice, to send home some money and say, hey,
No, yeah, right.
I'm making money now.
This is why LeBron's a great example. LeBron was with the senator or whatever, or the governor or whatever, when they signed the bill. LeBron, he came from a poor family.
And I think teams will start following, or states will start following suit. Because think about it. If all college recruits want to go to California now, and no one else wants to go to any of the other states,
Yeah, that'll look bad.
so they'll probably want to start moving. And I'm already seeing states like, I think New York was one of them, Florida was one of them, Ohio was one of them.
Wow, Ohio's a surprising one.
Yeah, especially from, because I wouldn't expect it from Ohio,
I know, right? That's
But,
kind of weird.
which is huge, I guess, because if Ohio State players start making money off their
Oh my
likeness.
God, they'll be winning national championships.
It's one thing to see USC players or UCLA players making money.
I think Alabama might get in there too.
Oh, for sure.
yeah,
that's a football state. They have nothing else.
I'm sure they're getting paid right now.
Oh no, yeah, for sure. But legally, they can get paid.
Yeah.
So
But no, I definitely agree with this.
I support
think
it.
they should get paid.
Texas, you're up next.
Yeah, possibly. Well, I mean,
Everyone else is up
legally,
next.
okay. Texas, sign it so we can legally pay the players now, and not high school athletes. Okay, Alito, jerks. Let somebody else win.
All right.
Yeah.
So hopefully the whole country just accepts this bill, and
Yeah.
we won't have any problems against
Any
it.
controversy.
And we can have NCAA back.
Yep.
NCAA
And possibly
football games.
Yes,
Yeah,
dude, I missed
That's what
those.
I'm talking about. So, please come back. Please, EA.
Gus, this is
This is
your
my
favorite time of the year.
This is the time of the year. I made a couple statements last year.
He
About
made a statement last year.
various statements. I said the Stars were. I'll see you at the parade.
Yes, he did.
There
In
was-
that chair.
We did not see him in the parade.
And we did not. They
wa-
went
there
to
was
7
no-
games.
There was no parade in Dallas except for the LGBTQ community parade, which
Nobody
was
wants to go to that.
except the LGBTQ community and people who support it. But we're not going to get into controversy here. That was the only parade we had in Dallas.
Yep. And
No Stars parade.
no stars parade.
Disappointing.
No parade.
So anyways, on to the next year. This offseason, if you don't pay attention to the hockey offseason, which I don't blame you, it's probably the slowest and most confusing offseason next to baseball.
Yep.
I'm
one of those people.
We signed an all-star in Joe Pavelski from San Jose Sharks, which is a really big pickup
Yeah.
for the team. He helps with the offense, especially when goal scoring was kind of a need in the playoffs, because we looked a little shaky in those last couple games against the Blues,
Yeah.
the eventual Stanley Cup champions. We went to 7 games with the Stanley Cup champions.
Hey, that shows a lot, baby.
That shows we could have won.
Yeah. Hey, look, stars are there, dude.
That should have been us.
Just like you were saying.
That should have been us, Jackson.
Look, just like you were saying earlier, you'll have 7 All-Stars. 7. One of them's injured right now.
Yeah, and that injured player is Corey Perry. Of course, he played with the Anaheim Ducks. Really incredible career with Anaheim, and he's slowly degrading in health too because he's getting older.
Yeah.
But he's a solid wing player, and I think he'll definitely help out the team. We also got Ben Bishop back this year.
Yeah, I mean that's great. Y'all had
the best goalie in hockey. We have one of the best defensemen in hockey with Miro Heiskanen.
Yeah.
We have Seguin and Jamie Benn still on the team.
Yeah.
The 2 main pieces that have been a part of this core forever. Still got John Klingenberg, who's an icon in Dallas.
Look, man, y'all have the team. This is just like the 2011 Mavs, man. We have everybody.
Yeah, we are 7th in favorites for Stanley Cup
7th?
final.
It's kind of disrespectful.
Barry Melrose on ESPN said, however, if you're going to choose a dark horse for this Stanley Cup playoffs, Dallas Stars are your team.
Stars.
And
how does that feel?
Scary. I've never been more terrified in my life. I even forgot Alexander Radulov. He played incredible last postseason, so it's exciting to see this team.
And
especially playing the Bruins tonight are a big test to begin with.
Yeah.
Especially against a team Marchand and them and Pasternak. So
those were Stanley Cup runner-ups. So I mean, this would be a great test for the beginning.
Tuukka Rask.
Is that Russian?
I don't know. He might be Finnish.
I don't know. That sounds Russian.
I think it's Finnish. But
well, boys.
But yeah, that's about it for NHL. Hopefully, I'm gonna make my yearly statement. Stars, I'll see you in the Stanley Cup final parade.
Yeah, that is Gus. And we're gonna have a Cowboy Super Bowl parade. Yes.
I don't know.
No, I don't know. Yes.
I feel way more confident about a Stars Stanley Cup parade.
All right. So anyway, quote us on 2 parades, okay? So moving on to the last segment of the show. This is week 5 of predictions. So
actually, it's week.
Week 6. We forgot to change it. I'm sorry.
We haven't changed
week
it.
6. We choose 5 games from this week of sports, and we just choose who we think's gonna win, and we keep the score.
It's 18-9 now because you took the A's game as your own point.
Yeah.
So,
hey, I need it bad. So
I gave you that one because I feel bad.
Thank you, Gus.
A pity point. So we have our first game here. It's Auburn versus Florida. If you realize we didn't really talk about college football today because there's not that many good games this weekend.
Yeah, not really.
Besides like Michigan State and Ohio State and Auburn versus Florida. But we're going to be talking about Auburn versus Florida right here. Auburn versus Florida. Who do you got?
I got Florida. Florida has great momentum right now. I mean, they're always a team that make the upset too.
Starter's still injured though.
Yeah,
he's going to be out for the year.
It's okay. I still have faith.
I got Auburn. Bo Nix is playing incredible. They got the momentum on offense, and defense seems to be shutting it out right now. So I got to go with Auburn.
I will say though, if it is a close game into the 4th quarter,
you'll take Bo Nix.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Auburn's great in the closeout.
Now, University of Texas is our next one. Oh, if you didn't know, I just picked Auburn. So
yeah.
If I didn't clarify that.
Gus has Auburn. I have Florida.
University of Texas versus West Virginia is our second matchup. This is always
if Texas loses to an unranked team, man,
they both have the same record. They're both 3-1. West Virginia is one of those teams that somehow always keeps it close. They beat us last year with Will Greer, and sure, Will Greer was an incredible player, but it was really disappointing, especially in a year where national championship hopes were high.
Mm-hmm.
I got Texas winning this one. I don't think West Virginia's got the same team. They haven't shown me any big wins over big teams.
Yeah.
So I got to go with the University of Texas.
I just hope West Virginia didn't take the advantage of the young defense in the short corners. So,
please, secondary, play good.
Sam Ellinger, come on, baby.
Sam's going to get it done.
Let's go, baby.
All right. He always gets it done.
So anyway, we both have Texas on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Third game, Arizona versus Colorado. Gus, who do you got?
I got Arizona. I think Arizona is really going to be one of those teams that's going to use the run game well.
Mm-hmm.
They've always used the run game incredibly well. They've always had one solid wide receiver. And this year, I mean, I haven't really watched much Arizona games, but I'm assuming they're 3-1 also, just like them. So I'm assuming they played pretty well.
I have Colorado. Colorado, they had a big win. Was it last week or the
week before?
Yeah,
I think.
the week
before.
before.
It was over USC, right?
Yeah, and that was a great game for them.
Was it over USC? I'm not too sure.
I don't know, but
it was over a ranked opponent.
Yeah, and they beat them well. Like it wasn't close. They beat them by double digits.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I think Colorado they can easily beat Arizona. I think.
So I got Arizona. He's got Colorado.
Yep.
Moving on. NFL. Falcons versus Texans.
I got Texans, boys. Deshaun Watson is the real deal. this year. All right, he's a real deal. They have the run game. Their defense is okay. They got it.
I gotta go with Falcons here.
Oh my God.
Now, Falcons aren't having one of the best years. Granted,
No, Matt Ryan is looking horrible.
but I think Matty Ice will return for this game.
One game, yeah. Matty Ice.
Julio Jones is gonna look like Julio Jones. I mean, he kind of has all year, but
I mean,
it's Julio.
he's the same.
I think Calvin Ridley will definitely have a big game, and
Yeah.
especially with that defense, who definitely, definitely need to step up.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I got Falcons winning here.
Yeah. All right.
And then finally we have Premier League soccer. We always go with the Premier League soccer pick for some
For the
reason.
last one, yeah.
It's Newcastle versus Man United. Who you got?
I'm going with Newcastle. Seems like an underdog because I mean they're facing Manchester United, so
Which is one of the biggest teams. In the
yeah.
league.
So I mean Newcastle, yeah. Let's use
Now,
that.
I kind of wanted to agree with you.
Yeah.
Because I am a Man U fan, and I've watched enough Man U games to see, how this team played. Man U hasn't played the best lately, but I do think, especially since they had an 0-0 draw today against a way, way smaller team, I'm still going to take Man U. I hate
Wow, dude.
I
like that. It just added
it
another
just
point
because
for me.
just because I'm a fan of the team. So I got to go with Man U. I think Rashford might have a return in this game, but I could also see Newcastle winning with Joe Ellington and Ayoze Perez. Actually, no, Ayoze doesn't play there anymore.
Look at you.
They got Richie. They got Longstaff. They got.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. You sound really nervous about this prediction right now. You sound really nervous.
I hate picking Man U because they're my team, and I don't like picking my own team.
Yeah. No, but
So
those are our predictions, man. Hopefully your boy JD gets back in the game, makes it close with the predictions. But this concludes the game day every day.
Yep.
Let us know your predictions. Your 5 games, whatever. Let us know in the comments. So yeah, I guess we'll see you in episode 48.
adios.
Amigos. Lay low. Bye.